All right, we're live. Got a lot of shit I want to get off my chest. As everybody is well aware, we all millions of us listened to the Katt Williams interview on the Club Shay Shay. Man, it was brilliant. Um, for sure, we don't know if he's telling the truth. Um, all the comedians he called out, nobody has like they've they've talked about it on like response videos, but nobody has denied anything. So all the people that didn't believe Katt, I think it's time to start believing him. I mean, he might have exaggerated shit. I'm sure he did. He at one point in time does. Uh, I just love not even the disses, not even the way he put these people out. He just spoke truth. He gave some great advice. I talked about this on my Facebook, but I don't care whether you hate Katt Williams or you love Katt Williams. He literally gave great advice. He was smart. He was to the point. He didn't fucking shred his words. He didn't sugarcoat a thing, which is beautiful. We all have that dream of going on an interview or going live and just saying whatever the fuck we want, which in my case and millions of others, that's what a podcast is for. So what I'm hoping out of all this is Katt Williams either starts his own podcast or he joins up with another comedian, another actor, another, I don't care who. I would love to do a podcast with Katt Williams. Never gonna happen, but I want to see him go on podcasts and speak his mind, have his own shit, because he speaks beautifully. He has his way with words. He's cunning. He's smart. And I love that interview. I'm not a big I don't like to watch this. I do listen to them on podcasts, but watching it, just his emotion, his pure raw emotion, his attention to detail, his charisma, man, he's fucking awesome. You know, he's awesome. I'm not gonna deny that. Yeah, I saw a lot of people bashing him. I was like, why are you bashing him? Are you mad that you didn't do it first? Are you mad he has the platform to do it? I don't know. I don't understand the hate. A lot of people think he's jealous. The man made enough money. He already said it himself. Um, yeah, he may not be as rich as Kevin Hart. He may not be as well off as Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. But like you said, he's rich as a person. It's not all about money. I mean, it helps, but it's not all about money. Having a Voodoo Ranger while I do this live. Um, yeah, so that's my Katt Williams spiel, if you want to call it a spiel. The next thing I wanted to get to was the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case. A lot of people know about this because of the Hulu show called The Act, which was all about the Gypsy Rose case. So basically, this happened in the mid 2010s. A mother, I think her name is Dee Dee Blanchard, Dee Dee Rose Blanchard, whatever it is. This disgusting excuse for a mother used Munchausen syndrome by proxy against her own kid. So basically telling her kid that she was sick, she had all these physical and mental issues, and the whole time her kid had no problems at all. She just fed her this bullshit just to make money. Well, not to make money, but to rip people off, to take money off of charities, just to be a lazy piece of shit. Okay? Her mother did this to her own child, abused her child, had her get surgeries that she didn't need, gave her medicine she didn't need. As a parent, man, this is so fucking disgusting. I'm so mad about it. And I only recently found out about this case recently. I watched a documentary on it after somebody from work told me about the case, because I was seeing memes of her after she got out of prison, Gypsy Rose, and I didn't know what the fuck the memes were about. You know, I was like, oh, what does that mean? So I looked it up after I talked to my coworker. I watched 2 documentaries. I listened to a podcast about it. And all of it's the same. It's Gypsy. She got revenge on her mom. She had her autistic boyfriend stab her mother to death. And listen, I'm not for murder, obviously. Not. Never be for murder. But karma is a thing, right? I mean, you starve your kid, you don't take care of their hygiene, they lose their teeth rot out of their mouth. You feed them medicine they don't need. You're destroying their insides, you're destroying their confidence, you're destroying their world. And like I said before, I'm against murder, but I think the mom was evil. She didn't deserve what she got, but karma has a weird way of working itself out. Okay, that's all I want to say about the mom side of it. It's retribution. Okay, as bad as that sounds, as awful as it sounds, you do not do that to your own kid. If you love your kid, you do not do that to your fucking kid. It's insane. Like, we as parents, if our kid misses a meal, we feel like shit. You know what I mean? Like, if lunchtime passes and we look down at our watch or our clock and it's dinner, we realize our kid missed lunch, we feel like shit. We feel like complete shit. So imagine giving your kid unnecessary drugs for no reason. They're not even sick. They don't need the medicine. And you're weakening their immune system by giving them medicine. Like, it's insane to me. I'm going to try to share this live. I'm not sure how I do it on here because I'm not used to YouTube yet. If I go manage. I wish I could get some people in here live to respond or give me their opinion on the cases, but it doesn't look like that's happening right now. So yeah, that's the 2 major things I want to talk about. Sports wise, Browns got their ass kicked. I was not expecting it. I picked the Texans to win, but not in a blowout. I thought it'd be like 27-24 Texans. A really close game I was expecting. But Joe Flacco turned into old Joe Flacco. He threw interceptions at the wrong time. He just looked like complete shit. He threw 2 pick sixes. Like, you can't do that and expect to win in the playoffs. It'll never happen. Never happen. Excuse me. Yeah. A couple things I want to talk about entertainment-wise. The new season of True Detective looks fucking awesome. It looks more like the season 1 that we got from Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. Looks just as good, just as dark, just as cringy in a good way. A couple. Trying to think of what I've seen recently. There was a movie I watched the other day, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I did my John Wick review. I started John Wick, the second movie. It seems worse than the first one. I'm only about 15-20 minutes in. It's just as corny, if not cornier than the first one. It's already predictable. It's already fucking stupid. I'll probably do a review on the second, follow-up to the first John Wick. We'll see. I probably will. It's not going to be a good review as far as my ranking and my would I rate it. Like, it's just not. It's not a good movie. I'll force myself to watch it, I guess, just to rate the whole series. But it's painful. I wish Keanu Reeves would challenge himself because he never challenges himself. He always has a dull role. He always plays himself. He's always a fucking dumbass who could either just defend himself, or he's in a romance movie, or he's just in a really bad comedy. I'm sorry, Bill and Ted doesn't do it for me. But like, he's just not a good actor. I get he's a good person. He gives a charity. He just acts like a normal person, normal everyday person. But his acting, man, I can't get behind it. It's to the point where I could actually say Sylvester Stallone is a better actor, or Arnold Schwarzenegger is a better actor, like an all-around better actor. And that's hard for me because they're in my bottom 10. Not saying they don't make good movies. Rocky's great. Terminator's great. Jingle All the Way is great. Total Recall's great. Predator's great. Pretty great. But like, Keanu Reeves is down there with those two. Just, yeah. Does he have good action scenes, Keanu Reeves, in John Wick? Yes. Is the rest of the movie good? No. As a movie fan, no, it's not good. So it's basically the topics I wanted to cover tonight. Anybody has any topics they want me to cover after I release this video on my YouTube page? You could comment in the comments what you want me to talk about. If you want to talk to me about Gypsy Rose, the Gypsy Rose case, talk to me about it. Am I wrong about karma? I don't think I am, but prove me wrong. We could have any discussion you want. Write to me about Katt Williams. I mean, that's a very controversial subject. I think a lot of people are backing Katt Williams more than going against him. But truth of the matter is, we're all jealous of what he was able to do on that interview with Shannon Sharpe. We all want to do that. We all want to out the bad people in our life, the fakes. We all want to out them in public. He just did it first. He did it right. He did it perfect. He spoke so well, so fluent, and I loved it. All right, that concludes this little shit session. Starting next week, me and Dave Reeby will be going live. Not live, but maybe live, but we're going to be recording once a week, every week. We're working on a 1990s three-part, it'll probably be a three-part series on the Peter Joe podcast. So starting next week, we'll do the first episode, then part 2 the week after, part 3 the week after. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. Really. I love talking about the 90s. So look for us both. We're going to start doing live videos instead of the audio only. That's why I'm on here right now. I'm practicing like this. I'm not used to this shit. Okay. So I'm going to get used to it. I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to entertain you. And so is Dave. And we're going to fucking kill shit on this podcast. Okay. So rock on. Stay positive. Stay hopeful. Stay positively hopeful. All right. See you guys.